Hi there, welcome to week 2, session 4 of our beginners course. And today we're going to be working again on that floor strengthening section. We're going to be holding for longer in those strengthening poses. All right, so let's start by sitting up nice and tall, just finding our breath, finding a bit of calm, noticing how we feel. How's the body feeling? Are we feeling strong today? Find that deep yogic breath. Taking one more deep breath. Nice. Now we're going to move into all fours. Remembering the drill, everything in line, wrists under shoulders, knees are hip distance apart. Let's take in that cat-cow flow to warm up into the spine. Drop the belly, lift the head, tailbone up. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, rounding the back, tucking the chin into the chest. Inhale as you come up. Exhale back. And again, inhale, come all the way up. Exhaling as you move back. Bringing that spine back to neutral, taking that little shimmy from side to side. Okay, we're going to send our right arm out and our left leg. So working on our balancing tabletop here, and then crunch the two together so you can get the elbow and the knee to meet. Reach them back out. Bring them back in and out. One more time, bring it in and out. Nice, switching sides. Left arm, right leg, reach, find your balance first. And then bring the two together, crunch them in. Send it out, bring it in. And out. And again, bring it in. And send it out. Hand down to the ground. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. We're going to step back to find our plank position. So, lifting up those knees. Make sure shoulders and wrists are in line. You're in a nice straight line, so you're not sticking your bottom up and you're not letting it sag down either. Nice straight spine. Pushing into the ground with those hands. Looking in between the hands, so don't look at the feet. Big deep breaths. Three more. Go on, one more, you can do it. Nice, lower the knees. Did you manage it? I'm sure you did. All right, now we're going to try this again, but on our forearms. So bringing the forearms down to the ground, step the feet back. Again, you want to be in that nice straight line. So none of this, don't stick your bum up, don't let it sag down. Nice straight line, strong core. Look at the space between those hands again. Find your breath. Keep going. Two more. Last one. Fantastic. Lower the belly down to the ground. Untuck those toes. Finding that Sphinx pose. So again, just adjust if you need to. Wrists. Wrists? No, they're elbows. Elbows under shoulders. Remember, don't slump here. Lift up. Broad chest. Gaze forwards. Find your breath. Noticing the sensations here, in particular that lower back area. And can you feel the glutes? Can you feel some activation in those bum cheeks? Nice big deep breaths, 2 more. Slowly lower the chest down and slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Make sure you're still on the tops of your feet and you're slowly going to push just to see if you can find your cobra. So again, make sure you're all in line, wrists under shoulders, let the hips drop, shoulders are relaxed, so none of that lift up, just 1 breath. Now slowly, slowly, we're going to push back to find a child's pose, but the variation with the knees together. So bring those knees together, send the hips back, and then just bring the body down, maybe rest the head on the ground, maybe on the hands. We're just resetting into that lower back. Big deep breath. Nice, okay, come up and find your all fours again. We're just going to take another cat-cow flow, just really slowly here. Drop the belly, lift the head, tailbone up, big breath in. And as you breathe out really slowly, making that cat pose. Chin tucks into the chest, push the ground away. Take 2 big breaths here in your cat pose. And then release. Shimmy those hips from side to side. Nice. And then find a seat. Okay, working a little bit more into our core strength. One of the main poses in yoga that works on the core is boat pose. So we're going to have a little go at a variation on your boat pose today. So grab behind your thighs. Sit up tall. It's crucial that that spine is nice and long. So you're sitting all the way up from the sit bone all the way through the crown of your head. So grab the thighs, lean back, strong spine, straight spine, relax the shoulders down. And then if you can, see if you can lift the feet off the ground. Keep the legs bent, and then maybe you can let go. 6 deep breaths we're going to take here. If you can, try your best. Sit up tall, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Nice, feet down, sit yourself up tall, take a moment, take a breath. And then should we try that again? I can hear you all saying yes, because we love that one. Okay, grab behind the thighs, leaning back so the arms are nice and straight, back is straight. Taking the legs off the ground. Let go if you can. And hold it and breathe. Find the breath. That's 4, 2 more. Nice, lower the legs down, sit up tall. No more, I promise. Not today. Okay, so that's enough of that one for today. All right, let's lie ourselves down. We're going to now work a little bit into the glutes again. So finding our bridge pose. So bending those knees, reach the hands around just so you can tittle the back of your heels. Now, that's where they say, whoever they are, your feet should be. But sometimes that doesn't feel right. Sometimes you might have pain in the knees. If that is the case, walk the feet out a bit. Whatever works best for you. Resting the head down, take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to peel that spine off the ground and lift the hips as high as we can. And you're going to squeeze into your glutes. Try and keep those thighs parallel with each other, so don't let them fall out to the side. Arms on the ground. Lift, lift, lift. You're going to take 10 deep breaths. Now this one you can make as easy or as hard as you want. But I want you to really lift high and squeeze into those glutes. Strong glutes are super important. And see if you can pay attention here. Are both sides firing up? Can you feel both glutes firing up equally? Because sometimes you can have one weaker side where the other one overcompensates. So see if you can figure it out. How's your body performing right now? Lift higher if you can. Four more breaths. Squeeze, 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 and lift. Nice. Slowly start to lower the spine all the way down. And then hug those knees into the chest, nice and slow. Little rock and roll from side to side. Nice. Okay, we're going to have another go of that. Plant the feet down. Make sure they're in the right place for you. Make sure those thighs are parallel. They're not falling out to the side. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, peeling the spine off the ground, lifting those hips as high as you can and squeezing into those bum cheeks. Big deep breaths. Are both sides working? Five more. Can you lift higher? Can you squeeze tighter? Last breath. Nice. Slowly lower all the way down again. And then again, draw the knees into the chest. Little rock from side to side. All right, let's take our happy baby, soles of the feet to the sky. You've got a big bend in these knees. If you can, grab the outside edges of your feet, keeping your bottom down on the ground. If that doesn't feel good or you just can't quite reach the feet yet, grab behind those hamstrings or hold on to those calves, but try and keep the feet flexed and the feet facing the ceiling. So the aim of the game is to take these knees nice and wide, so wider than the rib cage, drawing them down towards the armpits, but keeping the back and the bottom connected to the ground. One more breath. Nice, then hugging the knees into the chest again. And cactus your arms by your head and let those knees just fall over to the right side. Maybe holding them down with that right hand, turn your head to the left, taking that twist into the neck. Big deep breath, noticing where the breath goes. Where do you feel this one? One more. Nice, then rolling through center. Send them over to the other side. Maybe holding them down with that left hand. Turn your head to the right. Big deep breaths. Nice, coming all the way back to the center. Send your legs out long. Arms overhead. Full body stretch from top to toe. Take a big breath in through the nose. And let it go through the mouth. Nice, hug those knees in. Grab behind those hamstrings. And rock yourself all the way up to a seat. And you are done. Week 2, session 4, complete. Well done. I'll see you next time.